Consecration to Mary, Part 2, Days 13 to 19. Day 14. I want to know myself. Look at myself how you see me. Getting to know yourself is a task that no one should be excluded from. The sooner you get to know yourself, the sooner you will also know about the defects of your character, and the sooner you will seek remedies that can do you a lot of good. No one can love what he does not know, says a well-known saying. And if I cannot love myself, how can I love my neighbor and God? Know me to be able to love. The person who knows himself suffers from fear, and therefore is also much freer. Fear multiplies its force with ignorance. Once ignorance is overcome, the first bastion of fear also falls. The person who is known does not live by chance of circumstances, by the fluctuation of fashions, or in the uncertainty of a destiny predicted and unknown at the same time. The person who knows himself learns that in his weakness, he has the help of God's grace to overcome them, and in his gifts and talents, he is capable of seeking the good of others above his own. The knowledge of oneself is fundamental in the relationship of Son and God the Father, in recognizing all the things that he has given us in our lives, our virtues, talents, and abilities. Once we have been able to value everything we have received from God, the next step is to contemplate how we have reciprocated in acts of love and heartbreak to this God who loves us so much. See if we have been able to exploit our skills and knowledge for the benefit of our loved ones and our brothers. When we complete, with the help of the Holy Spirit, the knowledge about ourselves and the work of God in us, we will be able to continue on the path of giving our lives to the Immaculate Heart of Mary. We know that we are going to deliver in this consecration the good and the bad things, because no one is entirely good or bad. In this delivery, we will ask the Most Holy Mary to help us modify our great or small sins, and to persevere and intensify our good deeds, virtues, and talents. In this way, we will be honest with ourselves and with God, and the consecration will be full in conscience, with love, gratitude, and request for mercy. Purpose of the day. On this day, I will exercise love for myself. I will search within myself for the good that is in me, the gifts and talents that I possess. In prayer, I will thank God for the wealth that he has placed in my hands to manage them. I will meditate on this verse. He who is faithful in little, he will also be faithful in much. We are servants to whom God has entrusted us with talents and riches. How do I manage them? Do I use them for the good of my brothers, my community, my family? Am I faithful to the graces that God gives me, or am I rather indifferent to them? Do I value the talents of others, or do I always want to excel with my own? Have I thought that if I consecrate myself to Mary, I must be a servant of servants, as she has shown me? I will pray a mystery of the Rosary, asking especially for all those who selflessly serve in the Church, and who have a particular talent and gift. I will think of them. It will be a great gesture of humility and charity, recognizing that everyone always has caresses to offer the Lord. And now pray the Litany to the Holy Spirit, Ave Maria Stella, and Litany to the Virgin Mary.